We can probably hear those dogs barking too, can't we?
Yeah. You can make comments too.
Yeah, well, I am evidently.
Yeah, you purposefully to
All right,
say what's going on.
here we go. We're gonna walk. We're really right here. We're gonna walk down where we walk every time. That's a tree that's kind of small now. Those are pretty big trees. All right, we're gonna watch them. You let her go, huh? All right. It's hard to walk and watch.
Yeah, sure it is.
Maybe I should turn it off, you think? I want to give the whole flavor of the walk.
Yeah, well you can stand there while we go across now.
Yeah, well, I want to get to where we are first. All right. Now, whoa, I'm really dizzy. I guess I don't have to be looking at it. I just have to keep it pointed the way it was.
Well, probably a good idea to look.
But see, I can't look to see where I am, too. All right, here you are going across the pipe. Wow. Gosh. That's dangerous.
You got it on videotape me falling to my death.
Oh, dear. All right, now I'm going to turn it off and come across it myself. Oh, it's not. There it is. Now, this is at the bottom of the creek. And here, yeah, there's the pipe. There's where we come down. And there goes the pipe across there. There's a nice spring and stones down there where we go across. Here's the pipe. I walk across here some. Now I have to go up. It's a big thing up there. All right, here I go. Oh, here comes Puppy. Hi, Puppy. All right, I'm gonna stop. Here's our vista.
We go after we come up on the other side of the pipe.
Okay. There goes Puppy. She's Thunderfoot. Now we'll look up there. There's the dog. There's the Newfers' house. Used to be Homer Dale's house way on up there. We'll go around. There's a tree there. There's where we come up. Here's bunches of flowers and stuff that bloom at various times. There's Wally. All right. Here we go.
There's some red bushes on the right that are the first things to turn.
Oh, that's the, it's hard to tell whether they're red or not. Why don't you do a little filming for a little bit, okay?
These are some bushes that are right here, right after we come across the pipe, and they are usually the first things to turn in the fall. Let's see, maybe I could zoom them. Yeah, that's what I need to do so we can see them better.
So this will give us a real good feeling for.
So that's what they look like there. They're right at the beginning.
Right.
Uh, there's Pumpkin and Jane going on. This is where we leave the Newper's property and go down through the trail towards the creek.
This way.
You can kind of hold it like this, see, and then you, away from you, and you can still see. You can still see that you have it pointed more or less right. Okay. Now here's an old sycamore that looks different in different seasons. We like to look at it and see how it looks different at different seasons. I'll focus in on it a little bit. That white bark is a prominent feature that it has right in there, and later on it'll be more prominent.
Has something to listen to.
Yeah, so you can hear what's being said. Okay, so this is sort of the trail that goes down from Newper's property to the creek. I'll just film Jane going down it for a little while here. Okay, and then to go down, they kind of turn. The trail goes that way, but then they kind of turn off to the left. See, there they go. We'll zoom in on them a little bit, maybe. Well, no, we can't tell much by that. Okay, so we're going to go down this trail here. There, Jane and Pumpkin up there.
This is a tree that I've gotten a lot of leaves off of and left in my journal. So
Jane.
study this tree's leaves as they change.
Yeah. Jane takes leaves off this tree and puts them in her journal, and so we can see what the leaves look like at different times of year.
This is really good. Somebody cut the path too, all the way down. Really good.
We're down in the
Way down.
We're down in the valley. This line of trees over here that I'm pointing at is, on the other side of that is a creek, and there's sort of a valley, see, that runs along here just on this side of the creek. It's open, there are no trees, you see. So Jane's heading on down the valley now. I'll focus in on her a little bit. See, there she goes, walking purposefully. She'll be turning down that way. Oh. Now there are some of those white pipes that were such a blight on the landscape, and I painted them further on, most all of them down the way we go. So you'll see that, as Jane says, we're living the dream. Now here is the
that goes to the dam.
The foliage over on the this side of the creek. Then if you look across this thing, see the houses in back here.
You can't see them.
You can't see them because at their end of their backyard they have a lot of trees growing. So it makes a real nice place to walk.
Nobody ever sees you except in the wintertime. You can be seen in the wintertime.
Okay, now here Here's another section of the trail. It's so you can see it's cut. It's kind of, somebody cuts it. It makes a nice little trail. This is a little more open. I mean, the trail is narrower here. It's actually not more open. Now here's one of the pipes that I painted, and I think you'll agree it's not such a jar on the senses. At least that's the way I see it. When you get up close you can see it, but from far away, see now there's one of the white ones. See how it jars the senses? Okay, but this one here, I'll try and move it back so it's somewhat comparable. So you don't really get such a jar from it as you do from that white one.
Oh, that's pretty. And there's a pipe hidden behind that tree. They let trees kind of grow up in front of it, which is nice.
Yeah, there's behind that tree right there, there's a pipe.
Right.
If it weren't painted like I did, I think you'd be able to see the white. But,
right. And this tree's been lying over here for a long time.
That one right there, huh?
The dead one.
Yeah.
There's a big dead tree behind you. Look up. Look up that way.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. That's gonna fall one of these days.
Yeah, up here.
Well.
As we take these walks, we see trees kind of come and go. You know,
we've seen one go. We'll show you a picture. Ooh, there's the moon, way.
They live their lives,
up.
And then.
Can you get the moon?
Where? I don't see it.
Right straight up. See it?
No.
It's a little.
Oh yeah, I do see it.
Yeah.
Can't find it though.
Oh, more over that way.
Huh?
Follow the trees up. It's right at the top of that tree. Just follow that tree up.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the moon. It's not easy to see, but
it's up there.
We see it. Oh, let's see. I guess I could. No, I'm in as close as I can get.
You can't zoom the moon?
I zoomed it somewhat, but that's about as good as I could do.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, that's another little section, so we'll walk up this one now, and or you don't have to. Here's another little stretch of the trail that we traverse here. That's the creek over here on the right. There goes Pumpkin to investigate something. Okay, so I'll zoom it a little bit, maybe. Be down the trail. Okay. All right. Okay, there's Pumpkin over there doing something. Okay, so
one path to
there is
but you can be seen more.
another trail that goes up higher. See, now this is the
lower trail.
There's the trees along the creek over here. Okay, now here's the trail we walk, and then there's another trail up closer to the road, to Highway 63, and this trail goes up, that we're looking at now, goes up to that trail. Okay.
We'll film that sometime.
So we might see what it looks like. Here's the one we're going to walk down.
This way. Couldn't be any bigger dream than this.
Here's another one of these pipes. It looks a little bad, but it's better than when it looked that jarring white. So there goes Jane and Pumpkin heading down the trail. It's a pretty long trail. We will come to some interesting things along it, so I'll stop it for now. And
the trail, the other trail that we come down in, we'll be coming down in that later, but it goes off over there.
Okay, yeah, there's sort of an island over here that is named for one of Harry's kids, and also...
Call it David's Island after Harry's kid David.
Yes, called David's Island by Jane, I believe. So we'll go over and look at that.
I better take it over here, because you don't like the poison ivy.
Yeah, okay. Jane says she'll take it over here.
You can follow the trail up. See, we'll be coming out of that trail.
There's a trail over here. I don't know if you can see it, that goes up in there. And we're going to take the upper trail, and we will come back down this trail right here. Okay, here's the way we're walking now, and over here is the
island.
The island, and Jane's going to take over. By the way, before I give it to her, let me comment that this is the 24th of September. It's 1989. And Jane's dad and her mother died in this month.
And their 66th wedding anniversary would have been September the 29th. Next Friday, I think. Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Friday, okay.
Because I'm giving a test to both my statistics classes. So here, I'm going to give it to Jane now.
All right. Here we go to the...
It's already playing.
Alright. I'm just going down this path right here. And we're going to go over here. Now, at one time this year, this island that we're going to see right here was totally covered with water.
Oh.
Just huge water flowing, and all you could see was the tops of the little branches down there. 2828, that's what the minute of 2828 is here at David's Island. All right, now I'll give you back to Wally. Trail. The reason I call it David's Island is because of David and I crossed there from the other side of the creek one time, and he showed me how to cross at David's Island, so that's why I call it that. Okay, here's Wally.
So we're running now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just film it. Here goes Jane and Pumpkin heading on down. We're almost to the end of our trek. Little ways to go yet, though. Okay, I'll sign off here and then we'll pick it up later. Just want to get you walking away. There they go. The dark line of trees in the distance is where the fallen tree is, and that's about as far as we go. Okay. So, all right, I'll go catch up with them, and then we'll. So here's over to the left. There are trees. This is just kind of woods over here. They're not any houses. These woods are between here, the creek, and the highway. And the highway is up high. There's a bluff. So this land is much lower than the land around the highway. And over there is the creek on the other side of that line of trees. Okay, so here's the trail. Okay, I'll cut off now and we'll pick it up. And you should be able to, I think you can see the fallen tree there. You can see it by eye anyway. Let's see, we could zoom in on it. Where's our zoom? Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, there. See? Can you see it? Kind of, I don't know if you can see where it broke off. We'll get close to it in a minute and then you can see. So there it is. Out of the fallen tree, it's let's see, I'll zoom in a little bit, maybe we can get it. The kids, when did we first notice the crack in this tree, Jane? How long ago?
Oh, it was way last year.
Yeah, it was about last year we noticed the crack, and it finally broke about the 18th of June. Pumpkin doesn't like Jane being up here. I don't know if you could hear her barking a minute ago. See, there's the tree that's... See, you can hear that, I'm sure. She really has a tendency to upset her, as you can tell. So these walks have been a sort of a ritual for maybe a couple of years now. So it's a integral part of Jane's life, and to a lesser extent to my life. Pumpkin is very glad, as you can see, that Jane is no longer in the tree. In fact, she may exact a certain amount of retribution on Jane by jumping up and scratching her. You're going to the creek now, okay. I wonder if I can get where the tree... Oh yeah, here it is. Let me get for you. See, that's where it broke off right there. See, it was, you know, up until I think June sometime, it was, it had a crack in it, but it was standing straight. So this long, big tree was pointing straight up to the sky as recently as, say, 3 months ago. We could tell there was a huge crack in it, so we knew it was going to go sometime. But so it was a topic of conversation as to when it would finally go. All right, now that's a field across the creek where sometimes they play soccer there, and we're walking towards the creek. I don't know if you can see, that's the bank of the other bank over there. We'll be where you can see the water in a moment. Okay, here, we're coming in on the actual water. I guess you can see it all right. See there? Jane and Pumpkin are actually down by the creek. There they are. Jane, anyway, about to fall in there. Oh, she's upsetting the ecology. Stop that, Jane. She doesn't react favorably to admonitions to stop anything. She's in her element now. Okay, there's the other creek bank. There, see, and there's some. There's the field, the soccer field. It's really quite a big field once you get around those trees there. And let's see if I can catch this some, well, I don't know if we can make them out. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. There's some apartments up here.
There goes a plane up in the sky.
Well, I don't think we can pick them out. They're hidden by the trees at this point. Yeah. Now here's the trail up, going up to the upper trail. So, we have low battery now, but there goes Jane disappearing. We'll try and get a little. It's a kind of really wooded, you know, and it's why don't you get up there and see?
Oh, okay.
And it's dark kind of in here. I mean, there's not too much sunlight.
Sometimes in the spring there's beautiful flowers all around. It's just gorgeous.
Yes, that's true.
Susan says she wants to be married right in here.
I didn't know that. That's good.
In the springtime, yeah.
That's a sunlit stretch that Jane's going into. You hit those little patches that are sort of